Good morning, YouTube. This morning we have got the 2002 yukonXL. This is one of Travel Trucker's trucks. Need to check him out on his personals right there. He's running that and doing a damn good job. So reach out to him, give him a call. Alright, so what we have going on this morning is he reached out to me and stated that he had a little bit of a squeaking noise coming out from underneath the vehicle. So I stopped by him, checked him out. Come to find that he's got a suspected bad U-joint. So we're going to be digging into that, taking this drive line out, and then seeing what we can do about replacing some U-joints. Alright, we're now up underneath the vehicle. As you can see down there by the front tire, I've already chalked the wheel. Here's the drive line. Here's that guy right there. This guy right here, that is going to be your output shaft on the transmission right here. This right here is going to be a yoke. This guy right here, alright, that is going to be your U-joint. So if you actually look down here at the rear, I have jacked the vehicle up off the ground just ever so slightly. And what that will allow me to do, mind you, putting the vehicle in neutral, is be able to rotate the assembly. Also, it allows you to check for driveline free play, etc. But what is suspected here is it looks like this U-joint right here has been replaced before, i.e. It has the aftermarket securement clips in it, and this is on both the transmission and the drive shaft side. So if you still have the factory U-joints in there, you may not have these clips, but rather there will be a plastic insert that the factory uses to secure those caps, and then you will have to actually take a torch and melt those out to be able to get the caps out. So if that be the case, you may not have torches and stuff like that available to you, so you may end up having to take it to a shop, unless you've got torches. You can get a butane torch and do it. But again, here the same thing. It looks to be that these U-joints have been replaced before. However, if you look in between, there's no grease ports, so they're non-serviceable. So they're only going to last so long if they're not serviceable. So with that being said, always make sure that if you're going to replace your own U-joints, get the kind that has grease points in them. Either Spicer brand or Moog brand is my suggested ones to get. So these right here are what's called your strap kit. So I can take these bolts out of either side, right here and right here also, and this strap right here will come off and will allow me to slide the drive shaft forward and drop it out of the rear end yoke, and then you can just slide it out of the back of the transmission. But you have to be very careful, because this seal right here, there's also an inner seal there too. If you're rough with this shaft right here, what can happen is you can pinch this seal, and then once you put the drive shaft in and start driving, you'll start leaking transmission oil, and then you're gonna have to pull the drive shaft back out again to replace this seal. It is weeping a little bit, so we may actually get into replacing this rear output shaft seal anyway. if I determine that we need to, yeah, it's pretty wet. So I'm probably going to get one ordered and replace this as well. I'm going to consult with Travel Trucker just to make sure that he wants me to do that, and then I'll get back to you guys, and then we'll continue. Alright, so we have the drive shaft removed. That was what your transmission tail shaft looks like. It's a little crusty and everything up in there, but whoever was the last one to mess with this drive shaft, this boot right here is actually supposed to extend out a little bit, probably about to there, and what that does is help keep any dirt and dust and everything out of the back of the transmission. But this one right here is just all, it's been all curled up and everything. So I did contact Travel Trucker about this. He said go ahead with it, so we're about to go get some more parts, the transmission output shaft seal. So I guess y'all get to kind of learn how to do 2 jobs in one today. So I'll be back momentarily, and we'll continue. Waddy,
can I help you?
We're about to go get some parts.
Why?
Because Daddy needs some parts.
Can I come help you with some parts? Hey, Dad.
Waddy,
Do you have glovies on?
do I have glovies on? Yes.
Hey, Dad, where's the venoms on the glovies?
There's no venoms on the gloves.
Dude, where's your venom glovies?
Right here.
When are you going to open them?
They're open. Daddy just had a pair on.
Hey, Dad, when
Alright, so we are back. I did get the approval to go ahead and get the seal. Got the National Oil Seals. Pretty good brand. I was supposed to get the house brand seal, but they did not have it in stock. It wasn't nothing but a couple of dollars difference. I think it was grand total in like $10. So we're going to get that replaced. To be able to replace this seal, the only thing you're really going to need to do is right here, this little lip right here. You got to get in behind this this little lip right here. Get it peeled back just a little bit, and then you will be able to take a hammer and a round punch or flat punch of your choosing, and be able to just work that seal out, and then I'll after I get this out, then I will show you how to reinstall this seal. It's not a difficult process. You just have to take your time and don't crimp or bend the new seal going in, because it will ruin the seal. Alright, so now that we got the seal removed, that's what it's going to look like with no seal in the assembly. You can see the bronze or brass bushing that's inside there. But however, this is what the seal looks like when it's removed. You can see here where somebody had removed and installed this shaft one time before and curled in the outer boot, which probably ended up contributing to the leakage. The new seal, the way that's supposed to look is this right here. So this boot right here is supposed to protrude out over the shaft and help protect the shaft and the transmission from any type of dirt or debris getting in. The way you want to install this seal, you want to put it up there and you want to get it set in flush as possible. Then best practices is to take a seal punch, or if you don't have a seal punch kit, get a socket that is going to fit tightly around the outer perimeter of this metal rim right here, to be able to tap it in. You don't have to use a whole lot of force, just good even strokes when installing. You do not want to bend this casing or this housing here. If you do, it will distort the inner seal and it will not seal correctly. Thus you've wasted your money. We'll have to go get another seal and start all over. So just be mindful of that, and you shouldn't have any issues installing this guy. Alright, so the new seal has been installed. What I decided to go with is just a mallet or dead blow hammer, and the ring collar out of my U-joint ball joint press kit. It fit nicely just over the circumference of the seal in the rubber boot, and made for a nice tap to be able to get it in, due to the fact that I did not have the right seal driver for this particular application. But this was a good backup and secondary. So if you have one of these kits, either it's a U-joint / ball joint press kit, the collars in those kits will help you with this. Alright, now we're about to move on to getting the U-joints and the driveline pressed out and the new ones in, and we'll keep moving. And on a side note, I got my little sidekick right here helping me out today. What's your name?
Isaac.
Your name is Isaac?
Yeah.
Are you helping Daddy with the drive shaft and U-joints today?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
You giving me a good hand?
Yep.
Did you just help me pull that drive shaft out from under here?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Wave to everybody on YouTube for me. All right, so now that we got the drive shaft out, the creaking noise that Travel Trucker was hearing, if you notice, this yoke right here will move freely. But if I try to move it this way, it's locked up. It will not turn freely. It is supposed to turn freely, so this U-joint right here was on its way out. Now what I was talking about by non-serviceable. Okay, I'm trying to get you guys some better lighting so you can see. But if you see, these right here, they're kind of stiff and locked up. Okay, if you pull that cap, you see how sticky and dry that that grease is there, and down here in this cap. If you look down in there real good, that is because these U-joints don't have a port in them anywhere that you can apply grease. And when you change your oil and stuff like that, or at least every other oil change for these particular your range of vehicles is going to be every 3,000 miles. You need to get up underneath there and grease your components. And what I mean by that is all of your ball joints, your tie rods, if you see that nipple sticking up off the top of there, those are grease zerks or grease fittings, and it's a good idea to have a grease gun to be able to grease those components. Otherwise they will wear out prematurely, especially when it comes to tie rods or ball joints. That could really end you up in a bad situation, i.e. Vehicle accident, your wheel coming off your car, etc. So definitely want to be paying attention to that stuff. Okay, so now I've got all of the retaining clips that were in here. I pulled all of those out just more or less using a set of ring nose pliers. They work pretty good for being able to get a hold of it and getting under those clips, help pull them out. You may need your flat blade screwdriver to assist. But essentially, these clips right here, they go down in there, and if you look very closely, there's a little channel in there that these clips sit into. If you can see, there's a little ridge on the outside edge of it, and that's where it was sitting inside this housing right here, and that retains your caps. But yeah, if you see, I have the ball joint and U-joint press up against or installed on here, and what's going to happen is I'm going to turn this this screw here, and it's going to press this U-joint from one side to the other and push this cap out. If you see the little weather seal and everything in the cap right there, it's going to push that out, and once I get that cap removed, flip it over, and it's the same to push the other side out. And it's also going to be the same for this side as well. And then just installation is just reverse of removal. Alright, so real fast, I wanted to show y'all, see all this dust and everything that's right here. That used to be grease, that used to be oil, but it's all dried out now, and those are the needle bearings that are inside these cups. If you look inside this cup real good, you can see how dried out and nasty and everything that it is. On the outbound side of, and this is where the cap sits, so it is really messed up, really nasty. But what I wanted to do is show y'all real quick, you know, how you know, to actually run to press these out real quick. You can do it with a hand ratchet, but you can also take a 22 mil socket on an impact and be able to run it just the same. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Usually it requires two hands, but we're going to see how this works. It's going to be just a little loud, but you should be able to just watch the U-joint move to the right, and that's pushing the other cap out. If you like the content that I'm putting out, drop a comment, like, subscribe to my channel. Also hit him up, Travel Trucker, if you haven't already. He's got a lot of good content, especially here lately, that he's been putting out. Some personal views, things going on. So yeah, don't forget to check him out either. Also, like I said, you know, like, subscribe, drop a comment. If there's any particular jobs and stuff like that that you would like to see, let me know. Don't forget about my LLC, B&B Mobile Services, in the Northwest Florida and Southeast Alabama area. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, or want me to come take a look at you, drop a comment and let me know, and then I will reach out and we can get started. That's the end of this. Catch you on the next one.